Hello, welcome to my review of the B&M Third Doctor TARDIS. This is just a review of the TARDIS and not the figure that goes with it, as I have actually sold off that figure on eBay. So this is just the TARDIS, and let's begin. First of all, it's good that we have another classic TARDIS release. There are other reviews about this TARDIS. I recommend checking out the What I Think review of it. He's a little more detailed, and he goes into what else you can do with this TARDIS. I'm going to just compare this TARDIS versus the other releases that we've gotten, and just give you a quick rundown. What's good so far is that it's yet another classic TARDIS. It has potential to, if you want to, do different things with it. What's bad? It's a bit of a list, so we're going to start with the first thing. Is it's not really screen accurate. Let's close the doors up here. The lettering on the front for the police box itself. That's not screen accurate, but you can actually get stickers now that you can actually place over that and make it more screen accurate. It has a black base. That's not screen accurate. That's nowhere do you see a black base on the TARDIS. The finish is kind of like shiny and kind of glossy. They should have done a duller finish on that. It's non-electronic, which for £20 UK, I guess that's okay. It's really not worth that much. I'd say if you can wait, or if you can get a Fourth Doctor TARDIS at a cheaper rate, or a First Doctor TARDIS, which they're actually getting harder to come by, just maybe swap them out, whatever. But as I said, it's not electronic, even though all they did really was, I'm going to move this over, they took the Fourth Doctor TARDIS, used a lower grade plastic. You see this is actually kind of thinner, a little lighter weight, compared to the Fourth Doctor TARDIS, which has a little more heft to it, even though it has a little more weight because of electronics, but they just took this mold, repainted it, didn't give it any electronics, just kind of slapped it together and used a lower grade plastic. And I'm going to go into a little bit of a rant about that in a minute. But I want to compare that to let's say the First Doctor TARDIS, which is a little nicer. Again, has a little more heft to it, better plastic. Not completely screen accurate either, but still better overall, a little more detail. And bring over the Seventh Doctor TARDIS. The doors don't stay open, but this has the phone inside with it. So if you can get a Seventh Doctor TARDIS, to me, I think that's better. They just use the same lamp on the top of each one. The only real difference they made was the top. To make the roof. The First and Seventh Doctor TARDIS has the slanted roof. The Third and Fourth Doctor TARDIS uses a flat roof. That's closer to being screen accurate. But compare that to the new series TARDISes that they released. A little more detail. They have the insert on the side. And you can print out the TARDIS interior and just slip it inside yourself. But how simple would it have been to just print that out, put it in there for you, and you're ready to go. You had these different inserts that had a little more, something to it. And I don't know if it is character options, idea that we're just selling toys and just churning things out there. But these are being bought by adult collectors like myself. Little kids aren't playing with the Third Doctor TARDIS. They're just not. The new series TARDIS, the kids are probably going to play with those. Kids who are now watching the new series. people buying the classic TARDISes, they're adult collectors. They're going to have these on display. And how hard would it be to just put an insert in there, make it a little more screen accurate, add a little more detail? If you're already going to this point of releasing it and making it, a few more touches, would make it so much better. But that being said, I still don't regret getting it. I think, if you're a collector, if you're an adult collector, if you're a fan, try to get this at a decent price. If you have friends in the UK, they can hook you up by finding one and selling to you if you live outside the UK and can't get it. I had to buy it on eBay. I paid a little bit more for it, kind of scalper's price, but not horrendously more, fortunately. But there are those who are paying, someone paying almost like $1,500, like £1,000 for this online. And it just, I'd be ready to shoot somebody if I paid that much money, opened the box, and pulled this thing out. I mean, it's got potential. You can do some work with it. You can change it around a little bit, repaint it, get some stickers for the lettering. And a lot of fans are customizing their classic TARDISes and doing a better job with what they're doing. But really, that's about it. Bottom line, if you can get a decent price, get it. You'll be glad to have another classic TARDIS in your collection. Go online, get a printout of the TARDIS console, and slip it inside. I'll add a little something to it. And really, that's about it. I was hoping to get a new series TARDIS and customize it myself, because that'd be cheaper. But you see, they're not really, doesn't really lend itself well because it's larger. It's doesn't quite fit the classic style, but that's okay too. And again, if you're an adult collector and you're a completist like me, go ahead and get this. Just be ready for some buyer's remorse if you did order this and you're waiting for it to show up. You might be a little sad when you open the box and see how really kind of flimsy it is. I think Character Options really dropped the ball on the I want to call it the S&M release, because you got to be a bit of a sadomasochist to put yourself through this, to to pay for it and to just get this thing. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to provide a link to the What I Think review, which I have to say I think is a little more detailed, and I think he does a better job than I'm doing here. But I'll give you a little more detail. All right. Thank you for watching.